power that even something as crazy as like a false alarm can create.
It was a lot of chaos, I would say, going on.
So now I'm questioning what all, I mean, I know USC has some of the greatest security that I've seen on a school campus, but what are you doing for this?
The power of a false alarm. Tonight, students and parents still have questions after the University of South Carolina confirmed an alert for an active shooter on its campus this past weekend, which ended up being a swatting hoax.
It's happening at universities across the country. Someone calling to report an active shooter or shooting on campus, later determined to be false.
Our Naomi Popa spoke with a swatting expert today who says that the people behind this disturbing trend are very deliberate in the numbers that they call. Obviously, Naomi, we're glad that everybody is okay. That's first and foremost. But these experts say they have other options other than calling 911.
That's exactly right. And it's because of this voice over internet protocol. It can't typically access 911 calls. So they actually contact those emergency, non-emergency lines that they can do that with. And, you know, in speaking with this expert added that these hoax callers or these swatting incidents, these individuals, all they're really trying to do is invoke fear in the community. Now, one student I spoke with told me while they were thankful for receiving those text message updates, misinformation spread online during the chaos of the situation just made it worse.
They should have gotten confirmation before sending out at least the second alert.
The University of South Carolina is now providing insight into their Carolina Alert System. Run by the university's police department, it notifies students, faculty, and staff about necessary campus safety information. A spokesperson with the university tells me law enforcement doesn't have the ability to wait for a confirmation of an active shooter before alerting the public. The decision to send these alerts Sunday were both appropriate and necessary, according to USC.
Because at that point we thought there was two. And it was the fact that it didn't say where exactly he was at first. It said library, but then we saw the photos of the guy going down Campus Village, but turned out to be a hoax, kind of. It was just a guy with an umbrella. But it was kind of like nobody knew when he got caught. They were just getting photos sent to them directly. And it was just kind of off-putting.
Some say the multiple alerts made them think there were multiple shooters on campus, and that the definitive language in those alerts, active shooter on campus, led to fear and panic that could have been avoided. Kevin Hendricks, a cybercrime expert with the National White Collar Crime Center, tells me he's not surprised the person behind the hoax contacted the university's police department rather than the county 911 line. He says they contact the phone number listed for the exact entity they intend to target.
I think it's kind of one of those moments where you don't think, you kind of just do. In that moment, even though I was on the phone with my mom, I just kind of knew I had to just kind of run.
Hendricks tells me it's a current trend, criminals targeting universities during move-in week or the first day of class. Why swatters commit this crime is a $1 million question, according to Hendricks.
The university tells me the FBI is investigating this incident alongside the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division. We'll be sure to keep you updated with information that we receive when we receive it online and in here on studio. Naomi Popa, WIS News 10.
All right, Naomi, thank you very much. Also, Governor Henry McMaster now speaking out about this swatting incident. Here's what he had to say earlier today.
Somebody needs to go to jail for doing that. That is just a violation of the social contract that we studied in school. You can't yell fire, a false fire in a movie theater, no matter free speech and all that kind of stuff. And to cause that kind of concern, fear, just about a riot and some injury, not much fortunately, somebody needs to go to jail for doing that.